Well, that was certainly a eventful commute to school.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Yeah,
Now,
I like my other
I need to
outfits.
study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh. Is there a problem? Who the heck is this guy?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Come on, man. Traffic was terrible.
I'll be in touch.
Yummy food.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay. I wonder what I'll be sorted into.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
No need to rub it in.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectation.
I suppose. Oh, is this like... Okay, I can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to explore. You know, I think as a fifth year, I think getting a lay of the geographic land is not nearly as important as getting a lay of the mental landscape, all of the subjects we need to learn. So I can't wait to start classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Let's see. Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Okay, well, so this is literally Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin. Not sure if this is like the only question that's going to matter. Let's see. I mean, they've got their pluses and minuses. Daring and ambition are actually kind of similar if you really think about it. And curiosity would line up with the previous answer pretty well. I don't know. And loyalty is a virtue, that's for sure. Let's go for some loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
I suppose that's one way of
Perhaps
characterizing
you
it.
belong in Hufflepuff.
Maybe. Huh? Okay, so I could go Hufflepuff. You know what? Sure, we'll go for Hufflepuff. Yeah, sorry, I'll take your choice into account. We'll go for it. Hufflepuff is I took the official quiz thing at one point and I actually got Hufflepuff somehow. I still don't understand to this day how that occurred. Like, I don't know. I just don't actually think that fits me at all, but can't argue with the quiz. Can't argue, can you?
Oh, and one more thing. Due
Not
to
sure
the
why it's being a
unfortunate
slideshow right
injury
now.
on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh well.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I didn't get to eat anything. I'm starving.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
So this,
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
trying to think, is this a character that is in the books or something? Or just a relative of the Weasleys that we know and love?
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work. But
It
I'm
hasn't,
sure
Professor.
that's never stopped you before. Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed.
Huh.
I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Okay. Oh.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I wonder when I'll start properly introducing myself to my classmates. Fellow students.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh no, I overslept. Drats. Huh? I'd maybe get a move on. Oh, hello, fellow Hufflepuffers. Are you two identical twins? Huh, neat. Alright. Oh, what a nice, very aesthetically pleasing area. Alright, can I just barge into other people's rooms? I can! Wait, no. Yeah, I can! Probably shouldn't, but I can if I want. No one is safe from me. Are y'all gossiping about me? Hello? You, Lenora? Heard... No, actually.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made.
You should have
Can't
seen the
imagine
prologue.
wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Yeah, I'll be humble here. I do have a lot to catch up on. Somehow my invitation got lost in the mail for like 5 years, so yeah.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork
4
is a
years.
bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Indeed. Although, why do you suppose you should have been a Ravenclaw? Are you good at study? Because if so, we could maybe do some, like, you know, one-on-ones together? Maybe?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Well, nice to meet
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
you. Okay. Hello, sir. Oh, can I take a fruit? Yum. Okay, you're not one of the people who's important. So that's one of the people who's important. A knee reversal hex? Sheesh.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Have you tried Wingardium Leviosa?
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
Guess
I'm sure
so.
you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years.
Apparently no one here actually owns
Don't have
animals to
any
interact
pets of
with.
my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
But cats are just cats. I mean, honestly, I'm not much of a pet person in real life. And also, I will say, one of the issues I take with the Fantastic Beasts movies, and I guess maybe Harry Potter in general, is like the concept of a hidden magical creature. Like, if it's a natural creature, how is it hidden from, like, people? Like, if dragons are a thing, how's it not just common knowledge? Like, anyway.
Your mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howin. Anyway, I better go make sure the first year's called
Can I
that
just-
cat. Don't want them to be late on their
Tell me
first
Beasts
day.
isn't an elective course? Have you ever had a pet,
Have you
Arthur?
ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
I can see why. Alright, well, it's been
Nice meeting you,
Good.
Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
okay.
What's this?
Adelaide, I believe is how that would be pronounced. Not a professional, though.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes. Yes, I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, thank you. Now, I know I am basically a complete stranger to you, but, I mean, you overhear someone talking about, like, their uncle, perhaps, in some trouble. You can't help but inquire further.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Well, it's been good meeting you.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Oh, I best get going then. Mustn't keep the professor waiting. Oh, hi.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Indeed.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Ordinary?
They will determine what type of career
What in this
you
world
have
is
when you
ordinary?
leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
What the heck is this?
Here you are.
That seems like just the least efficient way for a book to operate.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
So it's a journal.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thanks, I suppose.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright, where are we headed, Professor? I'm ready for any challenge you may
This
throw at
way.
me.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Wait, wizarding law?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Of course, of course. I'd never not keep up. It's built into my very essence and being. Sorry, I was
Simply
a bit
cast
hungry.
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio?
Revelio.
What am I revelioing? Oh, this? What the? Oh, got a page. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, or dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. You've just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field Guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points, or XP. Okay. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, interesting.
Revelio.
I'll be revelioing everything I come in contact with. Like, for example, what is this? Or maybe I roll it.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames. Gotcha. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the House Common Rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region. Okay. There we go. In this view, you can see the Flue Flames available in that region. Green Flue Flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own House Common Room. Gray Flue Flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Awesome. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and greenhouses. Okay. Select the Library Annex region. There we go. Library Annex. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use R to rotate the map and fast travel there. Ooh, okay. This is a very in-depth map. Let us travel! A white outline indicates your active target. A mode LT reveals additional secondary targets and a reticule for greater targeting precision. Good to know, good to know. Loading screens, don't you know we love the loading screens. It's really my fault, I installed this on an external hard drive. Because it's so massive! 70 gigs? Like what the heck? Ah! It took me like 6 hours to install.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs
If you
lead
say
directly
so.
to Central Hall.
What?
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, good to know.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
See, the issue is I'm not British, so... Like, I get the reference, but I don't get the reference.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
So, Defense Against the Dark Arts. Question. Perchance is the teacher at that post, new to the post this year? Just asking out of curiosity.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay. And Charms.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
And what the heck is a Hogsmeade? Is that like some sort of pork-based alcoholic product?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Yay,
Judging by
more
your
work.
adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Well, I told him I'd keep it between us, so I'm gonna stick to my word there. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Well, yeah, of course, our story's a line. 'Tis the
Speak of
truth.
The devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just a map. I think I've got it sorted.
Good
Hopefully.
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
Wait, which class is
and
yours?
See if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Professor Fig, how's it going?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I'll be honest, I didn't like to lie to her, but I did. So.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open the quest log. Sure. Can track available quests from the map. Gotcha. Okay, so this represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, grant XP. Awesome. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments. Track a quest with A. Sure, we'll go to Defense Against the Dark Arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
I thought he was set up in Diagon Alley.
More information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Let's go. Oh, I got the courtyard. Hello. Hello, my fellow students. Oh wait, is this one of the places we could go?
The reign of this headmaster.
Level 2 long.
We should have a moon calf in charge.
Pottery. I told you, no pottery shall survive.
Our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Revelio.
Ah. Painting of Ilius. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilius, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the Dark Wizard Raxidon by conjuring a mouse Patronus. I see. Okay. Alright, to the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Let's go. Let us begin! I will defend myself from the Dark Arts. Ah, the dueling class? Nice. Oh, there's another Sebastian in class. No!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
I thought it was Leviosa.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Let's do this. Levioso.
Levioso.
It's Levioso, not Leviosa. Jeez.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Alright, me first, sure. Why not?
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Okay.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah, it was
This
quite
time,
unfortunate.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Now, the basic cast.
Oh, there we go.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
I am the better Sebastian.
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Protego, okay. Alright, you're going down, Sebastian. There's only one room in the school for one Sebastian.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupid Tiger.
Oh, that's no good. Bye.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Oh.
You're good. How perceptive. Thank you. Levioso.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Stupid. Levioso.
Okay, let's not die. Oh, do I win if he falls off? Oh, thank goodness.
Bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Indeed, Sebastian.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you.
All right.
But I mean,
That's
really.
enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, can I just like talk to anyone? Hi.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Is this my...
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
Oh, hey, Arthur.
I prefer to keep things friendly.
Yeah, figures. Sebastian, there's only room in this class for one of us. I hope you understand
I
this.
enjoyed that. Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, you could say that.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Why would you lead with it being unsanctioned? Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Why is the professor in the background?
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining
Slytherin
a
would say
secret
that.
dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll
It's like
keep
they
that
always
in
say,
mind.
a crime's not a crime if you
Pleasure
don't
chatting
get
with you.
caught.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Luke and
If you're
Brattleby.
interested.
I'll look into it.
Till next time.
Hold on.
Revelio.
I thought for sure there's a Revelio thing here. Oh well. So that's flu.
Broadens the mind.
Okay, as for the other one, Charms class. Charms class. Oh, we've got some tea. Bit of sharpening of the mind. Yeah. Okay. Where to? And Charms class, obviously, but where are the stairs? There's the stairs. Hello? Oh, it's a globe.
Revelio.
Nothing interesting about the globe, as it turns out. Oh, look at this creature. It's like a... Instead of just like a rhinoceros. Okay. Oh, sorry. I hope you weren't looking at that. My bad. Ah, down the stairs to get to Charms class, maybe? No, okay, maybe it's up the stairs to get to Charms class. That might make more sense, perhaps. Let's take a look. Indeed, indeedly do. Up the stairs to Charms class. Well, hello there.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm truly sorry. I didn't. If I could have...
Sheesh. Where is this class? There's too many flights of stairs to get to one measly class.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Finally.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh,
Thank you.
hello.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Yeah, Akio. Yeah, I got this.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's Accio it up.
Accio.
Thank you.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
She one of the good ones in
that?
class?
Well,
I can
as
see
you all
it.
seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Sure thing, Professor. I won't complain about it. Got some nice outside learning.